Oh, hey, how's it? Oh, he doesn't jump on fast. All right. Bruh, getting TikTok ready. Whew, how are you guys doing tonight? Hi. Sean, Troy, Brenda, Jaden, Malia. How's it? How's it? Here's a spot I've only been to twice. Yeah, happy Aloha Friday. I figured I'd come back tonight, but by myself, so we'll see how it feels up here. Should be fun. Oh yeah, I'll go show you guys. I showed up. This is the graffiti place. Yeah, let me just show you guys real fast. I don't like this one. I gotta grab my better one. I'll take you guys walking. Joy, how's it? There we go. There we go. Right on. Yeah, I came over here. I got here early, and if I'm gonna be here early, bro, I'm not gonna sit over here by myself. And to show you guys how tall it is, this wall is. I'm 6 feet tall. Put it that way. Here, let me leave this right here for your comparison. I know it's kind of hard to gauge the height over a video, but yeah, that's I'm 6 feet tall. Yeah, back here tonight. This thing is pretty tall. Oh, this got to be new. I don't remember seeing this one last time I was here. Yeah, that's a huge mural. It's been here for a long time in Nu'uanu, but yet somehow the color is still vibrant. Looking at the walls, it doesn't look like they come and paint them. I love the skull necklace. Avatar, yeah. This is Shiva. Forget who this is. I knew her name. Yeah, I'm about as tall as this lady is over here. Put it that way. Oh, I did not see her eyes. I thought her eyes were closed. But yeah, so I get over here. And I'm walking in here by myself. And kind of looking to see if get one tent or get some people cruising over here, you know. And I see this. Just a chair in the middle of nowhere. Oh yeah, that's more than 25 feet. So I'm wondering what the chair means. Hey, Lay, how's it? How's it? I'm wondering what the chair means. Either way, I think we're gonna leave this here for right now. And yeah, oh my goodness. I don't know if I can even show this on TikTok or YouTube because it shows nipples. Oh my goodness. The humanity. Yeah, that lone chair was kind of creepy when I came over, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna use it. I'm wondering if that's a sign that's like, hey, welcome, have a seat. Or if somebody is gonna join me tonight. Just, you come across random stuff, bro, I tell you. I know, it's the bane of social media, showing nipples. And we'll go cruising over here for a minute. I just want to sit down again. The ground is all wet and very soft. Hey, how's it? You know what? I'm gonna go sit over here for a little bit. I want to enjoy the art. We'll go focus on the chair in a little bit. We'll do a spirit box session. Hopefully, all the lights, all the flies will go over to that one. I've been good. How you been? Just enjoying doing stuff, yeah. Malia, you're really trying to play with the thing, huh? What gets muted and what doesn't. There you go, baby feeders. Oh man. So yeah, happy Aloha Friday. I hope you all are good. Skylar, what's up, bruh? So good to see all you guys. Skylar, I think this is a cool place. You've been here before, I'm sure, yeah? You go everywhere, you. Anywhere in Hawaii that's worth going, you've been there. If those eyes blink. Yep. Nighttime, this place is slightly different. Was Matt and Uyi last time in October I came over here, and we had stuff walking around outside the walls. Like that. Yeah, what was that? Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, kind of like that was on my right side and that was on my left side. That's already starting. Yeah, I've seen them too over here, Skylar. So aloha, aloha to the spirits, aloha to all of the spirits over here, whether you are Hawaiian, whether you are before Hawaiian, whether you are creatures of nature, whether you are kupuna, warriors, ali'i, aole pilikia. I just come here to hang out. I don't come here with any pilikia, any trouble. I'd like to ask you permission to be here, to enjoy the art as a backdrop, as a scenery, and maybe to communicate if you guys have anything to say. So hey, mahalo. Hey Ben, how's it? Il Chill Miguel, cool name. Yeah, 7:55 p.m. It's not just dark. You know, looking at the picture, I'm not, bro, those eyes are just very entrancing. My goodness. So I'm wondering what kind of stories to tell over here. And I am gonna do a spirit box thing because I've watched enough people doing this stuff, and all they do is the spirit box. But sometimes it's really interesting, yeah. Yep, Hawaii and Alaska a few hours behind PST. Oh, I went to Queen Emma's Summer Palace. I will give them a shout out. They're an amazing place, yeah. If you guys want to go there to find some history and all of that stuff, definitely check out the Queen Emma Summer Palace. Bruh, I'm trying to get rid of this screen. Now I can't get rid of it. Dang it. I can't even move it now. What was the place? This place was, so it looks to me, I'll walk you guys around. It looks to me like it was an old water pumping station. That's what my guess is. It's an old water pumping station because some of the ones downtown look like it too, yeah. And to me, that big pipe kind of gives it away. It's a big pipe on the side right over here. That big pipe gives it away. But you walk down over here. See, this place feels a lot. This place feels a lot less creepy. You got the little drainage ditches over here. You got to keep in mind that King Kalakaua had a whole irrigation stuff set up, right? Oopsie. He had a whole irrigation thing, rerouting the water from the windward side to the leeward side. So there was a lot of water coming down here. And this over here as well. All little irrigation channels. Phoebe, how's it? Judo Mama, how's it? And we're not going exploring anymore, but yeah. Like you go upstream over by Kaniakapupu, you see old signs of irrigation, yeah, and older signs that are still working, like stone walls and lo'i and all of that stuff, yeah. But then you see Kalakaua tried to be fancy, and there were iron rings, and there's little iron or remnants of iron or copper tubes, big copper tubes to use for running water and all of that. How's YouTube? Anybody said anything yet? Or are you guys just chilling? Or is my chat frozen? You did an event out here with me? I don't think we did one. I think I've only been here a couple times. I think it was a few years ago that it was a few years ago when I got scared at that other place with the flying thing. And I was by myself that I came over here because that place was too scary for me. I had to leave. There we go. Kaniakapupu, yes. I've been there many times. I still don't see any. Oh, I have to scroll up, yeah. Jamie, how's it? The chair was here when I got here, so my answer is as good as yours. Yeah, the Kaniakapupu ruins, I love those, bro. I love those so much, and it's such a shame that we can't go back there. But people go back there, and that's old Hawaiian history from like Kamehameha III, yeah? Kamehameha II built it for his brother Kamehameha III, but at the same time, you get people going over there to the old coral place that's fallen apart, and they like climb up the walls for IG pictures, and they make the thing break, yeah, the historical site. Nah, you're not supposed to. Yeah, I know. I've tried the share button during the live. Okay, let me try that. Thank you, Lay. I've actually Googled the hell out of this and I couldn't get rid of it. Share. I'm gonna share it to myself. and it's still there. We weren't technically, dude. No one's been allowed to go back there, but the group that takes care of it, the ones that cut the grass and the one that keeps the trail open and all of that stuff, they're dedicated to the restoration and the preservation of it, and they had Google Maps take it off of the maps and everything. Yeah, so hey Sandy, how's it? They had Google Maps take it off as a hiking spot because it's not a hiking spot. Yeah, and people get fined for going up there and stuff too, right? So do you see the background player? I don't see any background player. At the story promote. Before I could just TikTok is just strange. Bruh, I don't know. They get so many features, only half of them work. Alucard, how's it? How's it? Oh, good stuff over here right now though. Wow. Ooh. In the share, settings, hear your voice, rankings, moderators, comment section. Nope. There's a share button and there's nothing like that. There's just stuff that I can do. Like text, Facebook, Messenger. I know, I feel like like you guys shouldn't be seeing me. I like some anonymity, you know. Mikey, how's it? How's it? Yeah, I've Googled the hell out of it, and it said it's a bug. The only way to do it is to uninstall it and reinstall it, the app. TikTok app, log out, uninstall, reinstall, and only 50% of the time it does it. So I'm on uninstall and reinstall 3. I'm guessing if I got a 50% chance, it should work. Jay, how's it? I'm trying to get my face out of it has a dual camera mode on TikTok, yeah? So it shows my face in a little bubble. It was kind of cool because like when I turned off all the lights, people were kind of tripping out. Or on one of the lives saying, there's a face in the tree over there. I'm like, yeah, that's my face. It's a camera in camera, picture in picture. We're going to try to go a little closer and see. Oh, this place is cool. Yeah, this place gets some vibes for sure, man. So what we're going to do is try to get closer to Uncle Chair over here. If they're going to provide a chair, I'm going to use it. Oh, this is just, like make pictures, yeah. Up. 808, how's it? Yeah, I didn't show the, I like to cover this thing up with a piece of tape or something. There you go. Boom. Do I have... No, I don't want to connect on this. Bluetooth is off. On this. Bluetooth is off. There we go. Wi-Fi is off. Bluetooth is off. Oops. There we go. Personal hotspot. We'll turn that on this one here. Sorry guys. Still getting a little set up. I want to run the spirit box and see what kind of stuff we can discover. froze. Am I still frozen, guys? Mrs. H, how's it? No, that's not one. There you go. I'm gonna try a different app. Okay, I'm good now. Right on. Hey, Matt. What's up, bro? Good to see you. All right. Whatever. Think too fancy for me. I don't know how to get them. Oh, it's a Joe. All right. I have a drink somewhere. Where did I put my drink? There we go. Maybe I could turn the light off a little bit. There you go. We get enough light. So aloha. Good evening. Is anybody here tonight? You guys can hear the spirit box all right. Yeah, no worry, Matt. I know, bro. No, I love to go Mauna Ala, but they close at like 4 or 5. I would love to be able to do that, but I'm not gonna do that because I don't have a good reason to go Mauna Ala. That's where the Ali'i are buried, yeah? If I have a good reason to go, I will. Exactly, no. That's kind of more sacred, yeah? Yes, see, they're agreeing. Okay, so anybody here tonight? Would you like to say hi? Well, I heard a hi. So, my name is Joe. I'm from the Windward side. Is that right if I come here and just maybe share some stories, hang out, talk story, that kind of stuff? I guess. Okay. I don't mean disrespect, and if you want me to leave, let me know, yeah? Is it okay if I stay? Could you tell me what's around here? What kind of spirits are here? Bruh, yeah, I'll tell you something right now. Going dark is kind of freaky here, bruh. So, bruh, lights, come back on. What the hell? Bruh, freaking lights, turn on. Uh-oh. Great. No, my big light not like working anymore. And now my headlight not like working anymore. It's on. Dark. Dark? Yes, I know it's dark. Can you stop missing the lights, please? I just charged this thing before it came, like all day, and it's not working now. Alright. Great. I got flashlights galore. That's fine. Bro, this is stupid. Oh, maybe. Do you not like the light? Yeah, so I turned it off to show you guys actually to see what it looks like with the lights off. And it is creepy. And then my lights wouldn't come back on. And then my headlamp wouldn't come back on. So I switched headlamps. Yeah, you're right, Lay. Maybe they don't like the light. If you have an iPhone, you can go to the settings and look for general, then toggle off auto start PIP. Okay, thank you. I will definitely look at that. Yeah. And the spirits laughed, yeah. They're like, oh, this guy is scared of the dark. Hey, we get one moon guy in the back over there. Look. That's funny how this thing isn't even picking up nothing yet. Alright, I'm listening again. You guys want to say anything? Let me know. Oh yeah, Skeller. Yeah, I like that one, bro. The light got dimmer and dimmer. At Paradise Park, yeah. I attributed that to you kept walking away from me, the energy, or my protection, and the more and more you walked out of the protection bubble that I put up, the more the lights turned off. I can print. I can't. How come this is so difficult, bro? Yeah. Wait. Whatever. It is what it is. Video resolution. I want this to be horizontal. But it won't go horizontal. Was that the same thing yeah. What you talking about? No, that wasn't that one. I think it was something else. If that thing was there, it would have been much different, I think. Kanehua, how's it? We stay in Nu'uanu right now. I did do my protocol. Oh, okay, Matt. Cool. You busy guy, bro. Okay, so spirits, should I turn the camera around back to the paintings? Is it alright if I show the paintings on the video? Aussie, how's it? One more time. Can I show the paintings on the video, or better not? Better if I don't. Do you just not care? Are you indifferent?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So, are you guys messing with me tonight? Are you guys... Somebody draining my flashlight? Yes. Who's draining... Oh, jeez. Who's draining my flashlight? Can you give me a name? Can you tell me about the chair? Why is the chair here? Sorry, I don't like this to my back. I don't like this to my back. And I don't want the chair to my back. And I don't want anything to my back. Oh, scary. I don't know why we haven't gotten a single picture yet. See, I don't know what I did, but that's what I wanted. In a landscape mode like this. Hold on. There you go. Does the light bother you? We'll turn the light back on then, alright? Might as well enjoy the view, you know. Shiva on her pile of skulls over there. Yeah. Nah, I don't think that's TikTok friendly. Is that Uilani? Hey, Ui, how's it? I think this is an abandoned water pumping station. Let's see if I can pull up the history. Where did I put my phone now? What is the old ruins on the bottom of the pulley? Blood. Blood is not very friendly. It's referred to locals as the pit. Is this it? The pit? No, this is a different site, and I want to go here. Wow. That looks cool too. This is Nu'uanu. Hey, thank you, Skylar. Good seeing you, bro. No, here's a view of Google Earth, the pit. This is not where I am right now. So this might be a potential place to check out. Thank you, Reddit. This to be a place what? I don't know. Maybe this is Windward Side. Anyway, back to the search.
That
with the Hindu murals. Jungle ruins, Indian ruins, old sugar mill, abandoned concrete structure, tunnels left over from old infrastructure, 19th century water diversion or agricultural projects on the Old Pali Road. Visitors have spray painted vibrant street art style Hindu murals. Yep. Tucked into the jungle off the Old Pali Highway. Yeah. It doesn't tell me anything about this. You gotta see if you can get permission to go up. Oh yeah, Kamakau would be awesome. People are saying they believe this is an old sugar plantation structure. I don't know a time ever where Nu'uanu had sugar cane. Kali, Shiva, Lakshmi. Yeah, nobody really knows what this is. I guess I gotta go, like, actually research this. Like, the paperways, you know? Like, go to the library kind. Sorry, let me catch up on some of the comments over here. Keith, how's it? Yeah, any mist is being created by me. Yeah, abandoned places on Nu'uanu. I can find pictures of it, but yeah, maybe I just got a further look. Yeah, Uya is stalking. Right, even daytime Kamakau is crazy. Oh, I can imagine. Kamakau, ooh, bro, that would be awesome to go over there for sure. But I need permission, yeah. So anybody here tonight? Donnie Lee, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, sorry. I think that any kind of mist was probably me, except I haven't been smoking in a few minutes now. Bro, let's say stalk, bro. I feel like I get stuff stalking around over here. Hey, thank you for the dolphin lay. Mahalo. And thank you guys for all the likes. Oh, mean. Sorry. Sorry, I see playing with some of the filters on YouTube. Who did you just call? Who did you just call? I heard you say a name. Can you say it again? Oh, I've heard. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you say him again? I've been hearing Joe a lot. He sounds like he's underwater. I don't know what I just did, but I ruined the thing again. It's okay. It's not working anyway. The seer on GhostTube. I have internet on this one. Control, standard, voice isolation. Oh, wow. Let's try something. Is there anybody here tonight? Could you give me a picture of something?
Red.
Kamakau is Kamakau. Melody, how's it? Can you put a picture on this tablet for me? So the first time I was here at nighttime, I was standing at the entrance by the mural of Shiva, and this thing generated a picture of a battleship. The battleship it generated looked to me like a destroyer battleship, and I just thought it was funny is how the word came up. The seer works like this. Yeah, hold on. But I'll show you guys some of these things I've pictured. Yeah, some of these things I've generated before. So it takes the words. It's like an obelisk. It'll take the words, but then it'll run it through AI, reportedly, and it will generate a picture using the word. So it got the word destroyer when I was standing in front of Shiva, the destroyer, and it generated a picture of a destroyer. But this is kind of how it should look. Turn you off because nothing is happening. Here's some pictures that we had before. Our handsome bug are right over here. No, I'm just kidding. See, but this is back in January, the last time I used this app on the tablet. Skate. You like skate? You like go skate? There we go. Yeah, Kamakau is all the way up below the H3 in Kaneohe. It's really cool. Bruh, I'm just tripping over here, man. I can't find my drink anywhere. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Cute. No, it said Matt. That's what I was saying. I heard it say Matt. You hear Hawaiian, Jamie, you hear Hawaiian singing? Well, the highway is to my right. So it's very possible a car drove by with Hawaiian singing. But it would have driven by, and that's it. You heard Joe. I've heard Joe a lot too, yeah. But that doesn't give me any more information. Can you guys tell me? Alright, I'll shut up and listen. No, it said, I heard it just say ooey. Anything else you want to say? Anybody else you want to name? Do you remember the last time I was here? Who was out here with me? Yeah, I heard the spirit say Matt, and then I just heard the spirit say Uy. And the last time I was here, it was with Matt and Uy. And it said Joe a bunch of times too. Yes. You want to tell me something? Give me a message. Please, I'm sorry. Please give me a message. Okay, Matt. Sounds good. Okay. Can I inquire as to some history of this place? What is this building? Can you give me a date or a number? When was this built? Shoots, Mikey. But when I'm quiet, you're quiet? War. War. Who fought in the war? JD, what's up, brother? Don't you want to be out here right now? Yeah, I got a treat for you. Sorry, bro. I don't know if you're gonna ding me for that or not. Hey, what's up? This is in Uanu Valley. You want to hear a ghost story? I'll tell you what. We'll make a deal. If you want to hear a ghost story, yeah, I know. I heard Matt again. Generate a picture on the Seer app. Okay, generate a picture on this, on the Seer, and I'll tell you a story, and I'll tell a story. It's been 38 minutes, actually a little more than 38 minutes. It's been 51 minutes, and we haven't had a single picture come up yet, which is strange. What's up, JD? Good to see you, bro. So who fought in this battle? I heard you say war. Come on, you gotta start saying something. Let's continue. Are you referring to the Battle of the Pali? Where the Hawaiians from Hawaii battled the Oahuans from Oahu. So unfortunately, I don't know. I feel like when I talk, this thing talks. But when I stop talking, this thing gets really quiet. You found Kamakau, Mikey. Hi. Okay, well. I'm gonna try to restart the GhostTube Seer app, or maybe we'll try the Vox. I am king. You referred to the daytime too, yeah? Up at Kamakau. Oh no, how's it? Yeah, you know, we're gonna reserve this because this is my last flashlight, and if it kills these lights like they killed the other ones, then I'm just kind of, yeah. Okay. Seer app is reset. We're connected to the internet. So, as a point of discussion, I actually wrote down some notes this week about things to discuss, or some things, as I'm driving. One of them is energy. It's been a long lying concern of mine that doing this will shorten my lifespan significantly. How I compared it to, well, the possibility that that is a thing. Because I have so much reasons to believe that being around spirits and this kind of energy can sometimes be akin or the same as being around some kind of radiation. Like the signs of a spirit attack, the symptoms of a spirit attack, what helps a spirit attack recover, all of that stuff just suggests so many different things. I've discussed it on the live a few times as well. Like, when we like, okay, there was that pohaku, that rock over at Judd Trail. Hold on. There was that rock over at Judd Trail, the sacred one, that had graffiti on it. So me and my coworker went there to clean it one night after work. Middle of the night, we went over there with soap, with Dawn, with a lot of water and some sponges, and we tried to clean off the graffiti. In fact, that was on the news. So if you guys want to look at that, look up Judd Trail and look up my name, Joe Punohu, and you'll see that Hawaiian Hauntings and 808 Cleanups got together. Oh my goodness! They're like, yeah, shut up, stop talking. So we got a picture. Here's the first picture that we got for the night. Thank you. This reminds me of the state hospital. So anyways, so we went over there to clean it, and within about half an hour or so, we were both sick. We were both just very, very sick, like tired, exhausted. It felt like a bad hangover. And for me, it lasted maybe a day or two. For my other friend, Mark, it lasted the whole weekend, like 3 days, 4 days, and it was bad for him. My reasoning behind that is that I have done this more often, and I'm a little bit more in tune with that energy. Sorry. GhostTube Seer is an app that generates random pictures instead of random words. That's what it is. The Shining, there you go, yeah. And so, what was that? That radiation stuff will affect you after a while, right? And being around it a lot and all the time, you can tend to get more sick. I felt this when I used to work at Hawaii State Hospital with patients. I felt this when I worked at the nonprofits in the group homes. I could feel the energy, and the energy, when I embraced it, I opened myself up to it so I could feel it and I could understand it more. But the more I did that, the more I seemed to lose myself and go into whatever psychotic mindset the person was in, which was really scary too. I felt like I was my sanity was slipping a little here and there. And I'd have to close it up and back off. Hold on, let me finish one thought, then I'll answer the questions, yeah. So it's... Oh, hana ho. Hold on. Squeeze these two things here. Here, YouTube, we got a dog in a graveyard. Yeah, we got a dog in a graveyard. Sweet. Like at the state hospital, yeah. It started like working overnights. I started to feel and numb, like to the point where I'm up there, I'm sitting down 8 hours in the hospital, and I'm trying to read a book, and I'm trying to write down my thoughts on the book, and I can't generate any. I'm not tired. My brain is just numb. Tell you what, say Joe loudly if you want my attention, all right? My brain just got numb. I would go outside in my 15-minute break, and my brain was perfectly clear. But as soon as I stepped right back in those doors into the unit, my brain got numb again, like I was medicated, and I had a hard time thinking. It was like swimming through some thick, viscous liquid, right? The way I like to think that I combat it. Hold on. This is important. So, the way that I think I combat it is by not being negative, by not falling into the negativity, by not giving into it, by not letting it overwhelm me. And sometimes it gets real close. Anybody can find reasons to be sad about their life and about all of that stuff. And anybody can find reasons to be angry and depressed and upset and all of that stuff. But I have to throw all of those out. And I think just by doing that, that keeps me in the right vibration where these energies don't really affect me. Yeah. That's what I think about when I'm driving around. I know, I hear you. Bruh, indeed. Knocking on trees over here now. So, what is that picture? So you have a tool called an ovilus. An ovilus is a random word generator. What it does is it detects EMF or electromagnetic fields, which spirits can produce energy, so it makes sense. And it translates that energy into words. An actual measurable electromagnetic field, it translates it into words that are stored on the device. What YouTube Seer does is, I believe, it takes those words one step further, and instead of the word, it generates a picture using that word. Or it shows what it wants to, you know. That's kind of how I think it working, yeah. That's kind of how I think it works. That makes sense at all? Yeah, they're knocking on the trees to my right. That happens a lot. Ooh, how's it? Get plenty stuff there, but all different kind stuff. Yeah. There's stuff around. I don't sense the giants like last time though. I Okay, maybe there's just another tap on the side of me. Anybody here? How's it? You keep making noises over here. You gonna try it again? No threat. I'll only pilikia. I'm just saying, you wanna try it again with the light on? Fuck, what the hell was that, bro? I just heard a noise like that. Did you guys hear that? Now here's the more. It looks like it has a red, white, and blue scarf on. You heard giggles? Could be owls, yeah. I hope it is. Let's see right there. See, I don't want to piss anything off either. That's why I try to be respectful. If they want me out, I leave. They just tell me, out. And I'm gone. I hear birds now, which is fine by me. You heard giggles? Yeah, that's kind of. I think they just want to mess with you. Yeah, I think so too. What locations have you gotten the most? It all depends on the night. It all depends on who you're with. It depends on so many different factors. I've been to some places way more than others, like Judd Trail, Morgan's Corner, and there are nights that are just amazing. You know, and I keep going out in hopes that I'll find amazing nights like this. Yeah, like that again, where I can have a conversation. Yeah, those are birds to my right. That's tripping. They all are. I'm an old man. This is late for me. It's kind of early, yeah. And then again, a lot of people watch me from the mainland, so it's either I go ghost hunting their midnight or their morning, yeah. Yeah. Don't sound too excited now. Yeah, I go to places that are public all the time. If you like to know where I'm gonna be, shoot me a message. I will tell you, like 9.9% of the time, nobody comes out. Oh, this is kind of cool. Train tracks. See, I'm doing this too because there was one time where the freaking picture moved. Come to find out, that's actually a feature of this app, but I've never seen it. I've only seen it that one time. There was like a person in there and he started moving and shit. So, yeah. So, this is kind of cool because last week, Saturday, we went on a train ride. One? The train museum? The historic train museum. Because my auntie's dad went start on there. So we kind of did a train ride for her. She just passed. Ooh, Hane Wahine, how's it? I've been here twice before, but that's all. So I guess you could say new place, yeah. Why Manolo get cokie frogs? Oh no. Whack, yeah, I know. You gotta go back Kahana. Yeah, I know. Gotta go back Kahana, but I wanted to do this one today. I mentioned this last week, yeah, that I was gonna come over here. Kahana will be towards the beginning of the Kaina, Obon. So what, next week? When does Obon start? When does Obon start? In Hawaii. Mid-June. Oh, wow. Tomorrow night, the Hawaii Plantation Village has the Bon Dance. Church. I mean, they have Obon every weekend at a different place, Malia. Jody, how's it? You should try to start a conversation, or do you want to let them? Usually I'll share stories, but you know what? They did generate a picture, and the deal was they generate a picture and I'll tell a story. So I'm trying to think, what story should I tell? I'm gonna turn this off for right now. Let me go back to the chair and grab my device off the chair. Okay, I'll put stop on this and then we'll turn them on again, alright? Right now we're gonna stop the necrophonic. Patricia, how's it? See, brother K, what I do is I tell ghost stories. That's what I did before, and I realized doing that at haunted places, the ghosts enjoy the stories as much, yeah, just as much. Second or two of Hawaiian singing, I didn't see it. I didn't hear it. Oh, what's going on? What is this? I wish it went landscape mode, but I don't know how to. It doesn't. I can't control it. It just does its other stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I'm live on another platform. I'm on YouTube and TikTok. Oh, bruh, come on. Come on. I just want to drop something. What I want to drop? Come on, light. Oh, my tablet. It's okay. Now come home. All my stuff stay messy, bro. So yeah, I know what story I'm gonna share. It's actually right up the road. I'm hoping soon, maybe this month, maybe next month, to switch back to T-Mobile and we can go and back and pay a visit to Judd Trail. That would be amazing. I really, really miss that place. It's been 6 months. Here's a fully generated picture, how it should have looked. Let's turn off, turn off, turn off. Let's go. Oh, sorry, I'll turn it. I have to angle it. Sorry, thanks, Melody. Yeah. No, not that one, not that one. Hey, in order to catch both cameras on the same, both phones on the one picture, I have to angle them. Oh, bro, you like to do this, huh? Alright, I'll do it this way then. Bruh, sound like your whole engine falling out, bruh. Relax. Yeah. You know what? If YouTube or TikTok freaks out because there's a picture of Shiva over here, that's called what's it called? They're not acceptable. They're discriminating against other religions. Yeah. So there's a catch-22 right there. Yeah, I know. So like his engine would fall out his back. I don't know how you. I'm sorry. I don't know how somebody can feel cool doing that. Yeah, they did say war earlier. I don't understand how I can go down the pulley having that my car making that noise and thinking I'm a badass. You know what I mean? It's like, oh Lord. I'd be scared. That probably means I probably brought the pork down the pulley. Anyway, okay, story. Here's a story over at Judd Trail, Morgan's Corner. So I used to go there on the tour when I used to do the tours, and this happened. I want to say 2011, 2000. Yeah, it was 2011. I remember. I was working at Home Depot afterwards too, after the tour. So yeah, this was 2011. We had brought a group there, had me and this other tour guide, this younger guy, local guy. I always kind of had problems with this guy because he liked to scare people more than tell the truth. And when you go into a place where the spirits dwell, well, the tourists are not the only people listening to the story. So you better make sure that you get them right. You know, you better make sure you do that story justice. And so we went over there that night, and this guy, he had the problem. He made up all kind BS stuff, you know, just all kind of stuff like that, and to try and scare them and that kind of thing. It wasn't very good. It wasn't very pono. I didn't like it very much. And I talked to him, but he was just stubborn. That he's like, no, this is for entertainment. I'm like, brah, the spirits don't like them, you know. He's like, well, it's for entertainment. I'm doing my job and blah blah blah, and all of that stuff. So we went over there this night, and this was 2011. The best ghost hunting device we had on our phone was Ghost Tube, not Ghost Tube, Ghost Radar. Ghost Radar was a random word generator as well as had a little radar. In fact, I think I get them on this thing, yeah. But random word generator, which was really a cool feature, right? People would have it, and it would generate it would finish my sentences for me when I was telling a story many, 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 many times. Or it'll say things that were relevant. Not all the time, not most of the time, but sometimes, yeah. So we get over there, and I let the other guy do the story over there because we would alternate sites. And so he took over the site, started doing the BS stories again, got everybody all scared. And I just kind of stood to the back. We're up at the top. We didn't go down because he didn't want to go down. Further down, right? We're just right next to the vans up on the top. And they had this guy come up to me. And I think he was military. I remember he had a lantern. And he came up to me and he asked me, can you feel that? And the atmosphere was so thick, and it was thick with anger. Like what I was feeling was just pure rage. Pure unadulterated rage. Oh, that's creepy as hell. I think. Initially, I saw like a alien xenomorph right over the bed. Bruh, stop it. I get all this open space and the chair right behind me. Bruh, stop that, bruh. That's not cool. Anyway, we get over there, and I could feel the anger, and this guy could feel the anger. So he admitted to feeling it, and I said, what do you feel? And he said, anger. And I'm like, yeah, that's about right. Yeah, that's exactly what I saw. Bro, I'm sorry, I'll turn off the lights again. Okay, that's really relevant because I feel something behind me, and every time I turn and look, there's nobody behind me. Look, I show you guys what's behind me right now. Hold on. How do I flip this thing around? Brah. Come on. Oh, here we go. Flip camera. So, here's the light. This is what's behind me right now. So, yeah. Suzette, how's it? You know, I'm cool with not seeing a xenomorph standing behind me. Thank you though. Bruh, you keep giving me, you like me share one story or what? Bruh, stop it. Freaking. I think you're right. I think these things are really trying to mess with me. Yeah, they're like, oh, you don't want something staring at you from behind, huh? Yeah. Well, here you go. Oh God, this is funny. Yeah. You guys like hear a story or no? Frickin'. Well, I'd rather have the chair behind me than this doorway over here behind me, because I felt more stuff over there. Let me, when this picture vanishes, let me pull it up completely because it's still kind of forming. I want to see what it looks like in the how it's supposed to be in the landscape mode. Bruh, that's so stupid. There. Sorry, YouTube. Yeah, YouTube is more forgiving than TikTok. There you go. Here's a beautiful host of creatures around me right now. Bruh, this is colorful people. Yeah, I know you guys are creepy, alright? I know you guys are ghosts, and you know that I'm by myself, so you're just having fun now, aren't you? Okay, okay, I'll get on with the story. Anyways, I'll stop taking my time and dragging my feet. I'll go into the faster version of the story. Um, Kind of does match with the walls, you're right. So, as he finished the story, he usually tells people, okay, go ahead, take pictures, look around, then we go back in the car and go to the next site. So he did that, and people started taking pictures, and I'm standing, if you can imagine, at the end of the little, like, there's a little cliff, and the trail goes down into what we call the abyss because it's pitch black, right? And you go further down, there's a river and all of that stuff. And so I'm going down, I'm looking down the trail, standing on a cliff looking down, and I can feel something stirring below me from the abyss. Just, I can feel it stirring with anger and like getting ready to rush at us. And I'm not the only one that could feel that, right? There's a lady next to me, and I think on the ghost radar, a red dot had appeared on the ghost radar right down at the abyss. And I'm like, and I could feel that anger and that just hostility. And I said, I'm like, no, you need to leave us alone. Get out of here. And as soon as I said, get out of here, I said, get out of here, leave us alone. I thought to myself, what the hell? I don't go into someone's house and tell them to get out of their house. Right? I'll show you the picture when it loads. Um, and as soon as I said that, it said, thou. Thou. And I'm like, oh, this fricka. Thou means you. So I told you to leave, and it said, no, you leave. And I'm like, okay, fair enough, right? I'm sorry. As we were doing this, as the place was getting angrier and angrier, the wind got stronger and stronger. The trees started creaking all around us. It picked up and it grew, and it wasn't just the energy. You could feel it in the wind. You could feel it in the trees. You could feel all of that stuff, and they were just mad. I told everybody, let's go and get out of here. You know, we need to get out of here right now. These trees are going to fall down. Someone's going to get hurt now. It's a physical thing. We need to get the hell out of here. Um, and so I try to get everybody to get out of there, but people are excited and they keep running back to take pictures, and they think that this is all like a fake thing or something. I don't know what they're thinking, but I was freaked out and I wanted to get the hell out of there. Finally, I told them, you guys need to get out of here. Oh, son of a bitch. Or else you're going to be catching a cab back because I'm leaving in 1 minute. Everybody ran back to the van. The other guide came out of his van, came up to my door as I was about to close it, stood next to me, and he's like, bro, this place is mad, yeah? I'm like, yeah, this place is mad. And then I'm thinking to myself, gee, I wonder why, yeah? And he's like, no worry, I get him. I'm like, oh, what do you get? He's like, hold on, I'll be right back. He goes back to his car, comes back to my car with a coconut. And I'm like, brah, what, late night snack? First of all, I'm wondering, why the hell this guy going coconut at 10 o'clock at night? Just thought he'd bring him along, you know? And I thought to myself, oh, he's going to do a kupu. He's going to do an offering to the spirits. And so I'm like, oh, nice. And so he places it down in front of us on this little concrete barrier. And And I'm thinking, oh, how nice of him, right? And then instead of placing it down nicely, he slams it into the concrete barrier, starts screaming at the top of his lungs, yelling in Hawaiian, commanding them to leave, threatening them. And I'm like, brah, you ever stood and it's really tense. It's pitch black. You're at a haunted place. You feel all the stuff around you. You have a sigh of relief, like something good is going to finally happen. And then all of a sudden, the guy standing 2 feet away from you starts screaming at the top of his lungs. Yeah, that's what happened. It scared the pants off of me. And so I was like shocked for a few seconds. And I'm watching this happen without being able to do anything. And the coconut breaks. The bushes are shaking in front of us. The wind is louder. The trees are bending down. Okay. And if you know the trees at Judd, they don't bend. And so the coconut starts breaking. He grabs the pieces of the coconut and he throws them into the bush at the nearest tree that was creaking. And at that moment he threw it into the bush, it stopped. All the wind, all the noises, everything just stopped. And it was silent and it was quiet. And he turns and looks at me and he smiles and he's like, Minya, I would scare him away. And I'm like, no, bruh. You just made things worse. The silence I felt was a shocked, what the hell did he just do to us? Kind of silence. And then I'm like, no, brah, you just made it worse. And then as soon as I said that, the wind picked up even stronger. The trees started bending even more. And I'm like, brah, we need to get the hell out of here now. And he said yes. And we got out. So the first picture, the other picture that came up was, how's it? This picture. Which I guess is creepy, but following the last couple pictures, I welcome it. It's nice. It's a nice old lady. And it's a very relaxing picture. Then I got this, where the wild things are. Who knows? See, initially when it loaded, it looked like that wolf lion thing was chasing her down the road, but now it looks like there's something chasing them both, because he looks like he's scared too. Yeah. Oh, Matt, you missed it, bruh. I felt something behind me, right? And so I get this picture generated, and then I tell him to knock it off, and this picture generates. Like, yeah, stop staring at me, you frickers. Yeah, we get the lady. And then this thing over here. I don't know why TikTok has a problem with picking it up. Aliens. I like the dog, yeah. The dog was nice. No, that's a good question. Ooh, the person, did it look like the lady in the picture? Yeah, I don't mind the dog in the graveyard anymore. Hey, hiccups, how's it? I don't like see those, Jamie. Jamie. Because you kept showing them the boobies. Oh, lovely. Oh, this is nice. I can deal with this. I can deal with this picture. Wait. It's actually a rainbow. It's, I thought so, but it's not space, Melody. It's a rainbow. It's a lunar rainbow. See? Hard to see on this right now, but let me load it. Oh wow, oh Jesus, yeah, I had to do that now. It's a double rainbow. It does. It's this thing, bruh. It looks like there's the ocean, there's the clouds on the bottom, and it's a double rainbow. The screen isn't picking it up that much. I'll post this on the Patreon, yeah. And by the way, Patreon is free to join. I'll see. The double rainbow, however, always reminds me of the double rainbow is supposed to be a symbol of Ku, one of the Hawaiian gods. See, now we're getting some good stuff. I have my link on YouTube. Patreon. Go to patreon.com and look for Hawaiian Hauntings. Yeah, or Hawaiian Hauntings JP. We're getting some nice pictures now. As I said, maybe I gotta clean the camera lens. Hold on. I can post them. I don't know if you can do links on TikTok. See, it looks so different. Yeah, the real picture. Bruh. Keep turning off the light, turning them on again. Bruh, there's no even light, bruh. Relax. Why is it just... There you go. TikTok keeps glaring. Oh, okay, they do like the story. That's probably why. That's a good one. It's not even done yet. I haven't done much with the Patreon, but you know what? I can post. I don't know what to do. I get so many platforms, it's overwhelming for me. I can do them on Discord too. That was weird. I talked and I heard myself echo, almost like a whistle behind me. Um, so that night, that happened. I felt like it was very bad, and I called my boss, and I'm like, hey, you know, boss, you gotta talk to this guy, bro, because this guy, he's not listening to me. My boss live in Florida, right? So, I worked at Home Depot early in the morning, and so I just went over to IAEA and cruised there until I started at Home Depot. I think 5 o'clock or so, or 6 o'clock in the morning, and I went to IAEA shopping center by McDonald's, but on the other side of the main road. Down at the bottom, they had one gaming cafe, and I wanted to be around people. So I just drove around the parking lot and I parked, and I'm talking to my boss, and I'm like, you know, people are going to get hurt if this guy keeps doing that. The spirits are getting really angry. This is the kind of conversation I have with my boss, yeah. Um, the ghosts are getting angry, you know. And he said he's going to try, and we just end up talking. I tell him about everything that had happened that night and all of that stuff. And you know, I figure it's bad for liability, yeah. Anyway, I stop off on the side, and I stop in front of the store. I notice that there's the light on that store is blinking. The only store in the entire parking lot that's I stop in front of, the light starts blinking and flickering, and I'm like, whatever, you know what I mean? I drive around again a little bit more. I talk to him for about an hour, and then I just subconsciously pull over to the side again in the same place. I don't know why. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, there's no way I'm going to be afraid of a damn light that's flickering after tonight, you know. And I told my boss, I'm like, you know, there has to be something about this. There's a sign. There's something that you got to learn. Yeah, cute. There's a lesson to be learned. There's a message here. There's something. And then we're talking about what it might be. And like, not even 5 minutes after I tell him there's a lesson to be learned, I realize I'm parked in front of the place where the light keeps flickering, and I don't really care. But then I look up, and right under the light blinking is the store's name. And I'm reading it, and the store had two words in Hawaiian, pono, which means respect, and uhane, which is the spirits. And I'm like, hey, bro, you'll never guess what I'm looking at right now. You looking for a message? Here's a message right here. Respect the spirits. The next night, I worked with Uncle Joe, and that night we had the Taps team on from, I think, Sci-Fi Channel, the Ghost Hunters. Um, the redhead girl, Amy Bruni, I want to say Barry, Adam Barry, and Brett. They came on the tour, and I'm like, oh, bro, this is gonna be fun, you know. And I'm like, this is gonna be fun because if there's still any kind of activity, right, at that place, oh, we're gonna have the actual ghost hunters on here to witness this. And I told Uncle Joe that, so we was all ready to go, right? We get to Judd Trail, and I'm the first one there. I kid you not. I go to park in the same place I've always parked, and there is this. Oh, that is. Sorry, I'll show you guys after this part of the story. And there's this large black dog sitting in my parking stall, or where I park. This large black dog facing me, coming in, sitting down, waiting for me. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here? And I slowly approach it, and I'm not, it's not moving, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. And some of the tourists in the van are like, what's going on? It's just a nice little puppy dog. I'm like, this is a big dog. It's a big black dog. And they're like, well, it looks nice. And I'm like, you don't understand. This is where I park. We get out of the car, and I tell you the story about the half man, half dog cannibal man who's described as a big black dog. And they were like, oh, okay. They didn't really understand that Kaupe, the Hawaiian spirit, can appear in this form and has appeared in this form right up the road, actually. Except that had the head of a man and the body of a dog. I call him Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe's like, brah. He's like, for real? I'm like, yeah. What do we do? He's like, I don't know. Hold on. I had one local lady in the car, one Hawaiian lady, and she's like, maybe it's an amakua, and I'm like, I don't think that's an amakua, because amakua was not something the Hawaiians would generally eat, and they would eat dog back then, yeah, wild dog too. We finally decided to get out of the van. I figure, you know what, let's just throw it up to fate. This dog seems nice enough, but even though I'm scared, we'll get over my fear. As you can tell, I like to face fear. I like to test myself and push my limits, yeah. Son of a bitch. I smell cigar smoke. Black and milds. How's it? That reminds me of a whole different story. I have worked with Lopaka before, yes. Kapanui. He's a friend of mine. I like him. I need to go on more of his tours, but yeah. Yeah, Leala. Lopaka's cool. And if you're seeing any mist, that's just me. Don't mind it. Yes, Melody, you heard a lighter. um Why am I smelling black and milds? That's another story all in itself. That's from New Orleans. Oh, sorry. Continuing the story, I get out of the car and the dog follows me around at my side. Sits down when I stop walking and just like he's protecting me, yeah? Oh, sorry. By the time the site was done, that dog, I felt safer on that dog, like he was actually a protector or guardian, right? This big black dog, and I kind of didn't want to leave it, but I kind of had to. I've been to Judd Trail over 1,000 times at night, and I have never seen a dog there. That was the only time I had seen a dog at all over there. that I can recall. It was just surreal, you know. My friend calls me on the way home that same night and tells me he's a librarian. He found the article, a document saying that some of the travelers back in King Kamehameha's day, I won't say missionaries because they weren't the missionaries, but some of the whalers or whatever, whoever came over here, had brought a gift to King Kamehameha, several dogs. King Kamehameha had taken a large black dog, named him Kaupe, and set him into Nu'uanu Valley as a guardian. I believe that was who I had met. Yeah. Part 3 coming after, but here's the picture that generated. This is kind of creepy. Bruh. So stupid. This feels more like what's around. Ooh, you gonna love this. This feels more akin to what I see around me now. Where are you at now? I am in Nu'uanu Valley. It's funny. See, I was talking about the sailors, right? Yeah, you see that stuff around here too, Uwe? Yeah. That's is that the Giants? I don't think that's the Giants. I think that's something else. But mahalo. That's a very awesome picture. Thank you very much. Your live contains themes that may have find some that some may find uncomfortable and has been restricted, regulated goods and services. What goods and services am I talking about? Leala, no, I do not. I have you guys with me. I am smoking, trying to keep it off camera because I know TikTok doesn't like that. But apparently, I'm advertising something right now. I'm advertising Shiva. So they're gonna restrict the live. Yeah, I can go ahead and this picture then. On a mound of skulls. Just it's enjoy the artwork. The artwork is great. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, thank you for going out. I was going to show this picture. Hey, it's a classic picture. By the way, now there's no lights on at all because my light that I charge all day went out. Stupid. I know, you had to say that. Here's a close-up. Everywhere is haunted. Here's a little close-up of the... Come on. You can do it. You can render. There you go. Yeah. Turn the light back on until you decide to drain again. I'm not entirely sure what this area is, but I know the last time we were here there was stuff. It looks like the spirit you're seeing by the window, that white lady. Well, it's the second white lady we got, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that's literally the classic picture, yeah. The gray lady, I think it's called. Let's see if I can find the gray lady. Come on, which pocket is my phone in? No, that's my work phone. Gray lady. Not gray ladybug, gray lady ghost. This one. And let me pop up this picture and then this picture. Brah. Turn you off. This one and this one look the same, except she's further up the stairs in this picture. Very cool. Thank you for all these cool pictures. Oh, we have more cool pictures. Oh, jeez. Nah, that's not too bad. The story I shared 2 weeks ago. Anyways, it's not really relevant to here. I don't think. Anyway, let me finish the story up, right? That was night 2 of all of that stuff. We left the site. Everything was good after that. It was, the spirits weren't like that, but I still felt like more had to be done. So the third night I went back. I did the tour. Everything was fine that night on the tour, but I still felt the need to go back and apologize for what my coworker had did, because he really pissed him off. So I brought my friend Obake Hunter as well as Jennifer, his roommate. Jennifer is a psychic. She's from New Jersey, or East, I think Jersey, yeah. And so she can hear and see. And at 1 o'clock in the morning, we go back to, I pick them up. We go back to Judd. I had planned that whole day to come and do a ho'okupu. The first time ever, I did a ava ceremony. Yeah. I went down there. I had my food offerings and all of that stuff, and I mixed ava. Um, as I walked down in the pitch black, it felt very comfortable. It felt like I was at a luau, a family party. You could hear all these noises, feel all this action, and Jennifer is laughing, and she's like, "Oh wow!" She's like, "They're all here, Joe. They knew you were coming. They brought poi, they brought food, they brought fish. They're over here. They're having a big party right now for you. They're having a big party because you're bringing the ava. They're celebrating." And I'm like, "Okay, well, I wanted to apologize." They're like, "I know, but you're bringing the ava, so they're happy." So we get down to the bottom by the pohaku, by the sacred rock, the one that I mentioned was graffitied earlier, right? Um, Years later, of course. But I set everything up around there. I leave the ho'okupu out over there. Um, I cut the papaya. I clean the papaya. Put them on the tea leaf. I start mixing the ava, and as I sit down, there's a wind that picks up, and the wind blows around us, like maybe 20, 30 miles an hour, but it doesn't touch us. It blows around us in a circle, just keeps going and going and going and going, but it won't touch us. It's about maybe 10 yards away. Like if we're in the middle, it's 10 yards wide. This little calm in the storm. Jennifer is just kind of smiling. She's loving this. She's like, "There's an old Hawaiian man here. He's wearing white. He looks like he's one of the people in charge over here, like the spirit guy." And I told her, "Like a kahuna." She's like, "Oh yeah, like a kahuna. Yeah, he's a priest." And he's sitting down with us, and she was my translator, and we talked. And I said, "I'd like to apologize for the actions of my friend and my coworker. He was out of line, and I apologize for it." She told me, she's like, "He said it's okay. He knows that it wasn't you." Um, what made them upset was when he threw the coconut, he hit a child. He hit a child ghost with the coconut. And that's what really made them upset. But it was good that I was doing a ho'okupu and an offering. And at that moment, like at that time, Obake Hunter runs back to us, kind of like runs up to us real fast. Like, "Oh, thank you for the heartbeat charity." He runs back real fast, and he's like, "Bruh, I heard something." I'm like, "What did you hear?" He's like, "I heard a lady whisper in my ear, aloha, or mahalo, one of those." And I'm like, "Oh, that's so cool." He's like, "Yeah, it was scary, but it was cool too." So we went over there, we made peace, and I told him I'll come back in the morning and pick up all the rubbish because I left cups over there with the ava. I didn't feel like I should take the ava with me. So I left the cups there. I left the papaya and all of that. And as we're walking up, I told him, I'll go come back. I'll go come back tomorrow morning, and I pick them up. I'm probably gonna wait till the sun comes up and then do them. And then and Jennifer laughed. She's like, "No, they said they're gonna clean up. Not to worry about it." I'm like, "Well, that's great, but I'm still gonna do it anyway." She's like, "I understand." So I came back maybe about 6:30, I think, that morning, 7 o'clock that morning, and lo and behold, everything was taken. All of the mess I did was gone. Yeah. That was a story that I like to share for the spirits. It taught me a lesson about pono, about doing things right and all of that stuff. Oh, thank you for the Go Popular charity. Times 10. Mahalo. Let's see what pictures we have now. So, the other picture, let's turn you off. Reminds me of my ghost story at the state hospital. When I opened up the door, all you saw were wheelchairs and crutches and that kind of stuff. Then there was this, which is funny because I was smelling smoke, cigar smoke, specifically Black and Milds. And then we have this bird who looked like he crapped everywhere and it blew up. I don't know. No, yeah. Did we get anything else? No. But still, my favorite picture so far. This, and of course the faces when I tell them stop looking at me. Oh, Hanaho. Alright. Well, hello there, gorgeous. I am thinking that it might be time to go pretty soon. Oh no, you don't look nearly as creepy now that you're actually proportionate. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Did you die too? No. I got 3 flashlights, 2 of which have died. And this Bluetooth just turned off now. Alright. Well, I don't need the Bluetooth anyway. Actually, I am going to do the Bluetooth again. We'll try the spirit box one more time. How you guys doing? Bro, that was a long story, yeah? I'm sorry. Getting distracted with pictures and all that stuff too, yeah. Exploding bird. I don't know how to get... Sometimes this works... I don't know how to get this ghost tube seer to go portrait. Hey, let me ask you guys a question. Anybody out there would be interested in ordering pictures? Apparently, I can print my AI generated art to give as a gift or decorate the home. Print the canvas, posters, postcards. So you too could have a picture of a lady staring at you while you sleep in your bedroom. Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't you want this picture in your room? Yes, that was the Bluetooth. Or maybe you would prefer the alien staring at you. Let's see what else we get. We get the plane. We get brought out with the gun. We get trains. We get the dog in the graveyard from tonight. And this little boy. And this was from the last time. Yeah. Yeah. I should put like this guy next to the faces. Like he's shooting the faces. Yeah, that'd be awesome. How about this? Your own guardian spirit. Now these would be kind of nice. That's a cool. I like this one. This one is a cool picture, but I mean, very clearly the lady. If I can get it to show up on camera good, definitely looks AI generated. And there, and the cigar, and the exploding bird, and this redhead over there. Oh, are you trying to tell me something? It's a cigarette on fire. We're gonna try the necrophonic now. Maybe. But that's not how you ash one cigarette. That's not how you put one cigarette out. It's sticking out of the ashtray. You know, I will post in Discord and Patreon the pictures, and I guess if you guys are ready, go ahead and hook you guys up with that. I'll give you guys the link to how to do that. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing too. Quit smoking while you're ahead. Sorry. There you go. So, hello. I hope you guys enjoyed that story tonight. Yep. Is is there anything you'd like to say? Please say it. I'm all ears. Fire. You want me to give up smoking? Should I stop smoking? Yeah, I heard that. What's up too? Well, spirits, I'd like to thank you for letting me be here tonight. Brah, my face just been creeping me out on TikTok. I'm like, brah, I see a face over there. That's mine. That's funny. I feel like when I'm using necrophonic, nothing comes up. But I have literally 2 tablets. Necrophonics and the stuff. 2 separate tablets. Can you generate another picture? Yes, I heard yes and then I heard no like 3 times. And do you like the art here? Do you like the pictures on the wall? Could you make a picture like that pop up on my tablet? Could you try and generate a picture like one on the walls on my tablet? I can adjust the sweep rate. Let me try this. Maximum. What is this? Portuguese mode engaged. Now they're just gonna keep talking. Really? Oh, now you don't like say nothing. Huh? Oh, thank you. Could you make a picture of like the Hindu drawings on my on this tablet, just like this? Yeah, like how the pictures are being generated here. It's a wagon, and it's moving to my left now. But this is the forest, so. Wheel, yeah. Red-headed deity that smokes. Yeah, leave one cigarette. Oh, yeah. So that Black and Milds reminded me of New Orleans, when I believe it's very possible that me and my friend Jamie met. What's his name? The voodoo god. One of the voodoo spirits. The guy that wears the hat. The crossroad one. Papa Legba, thank you. Or Lewa. No seek my battleship. Yeah, I'll show all the pictures when we're done. Keeper of the Crossroads, yep. Oh, brah, why you gotta turn off? I won't charge you for a reason. Fricka. 3 seconds, turn on. 1, 2, no, come on. Stay on for 3 seconds. 1, okay, I guess you're just dead then. I have no idea what that is. You heard his name twice tonight. Then that was him. That's cool. That's very interesting. The keeper of the crossroads. Loa, that's the word for them. Loa. So then this is not the crossroads though. Huh. Can you say his name? Let me change that. Please say his name. No? Who was the cigar smoke? Why did I smell the cigar smoke? Can you can you confirm for me who was the cigar smoke? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, no. I'm gonna leave this on here for a second, and I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit of the story. Right? It's kind of complicated. And I haven't told this one in a while, so please pardon if I skip around a lot. Yeah. I went up to New Orleans in January of 2020, right before COVID hit, and I met a friend, Jamie from Louisiana over there. Um, we wanted to check out another fellow ghost hunter, right? We wanted to check out some places around, and one of the places we really wanted to check out was the house during Hurricane Katrina. These two guys stayed back at. They were a couple, and they were bartenders, and they just kind of served everyone who stayed back drinks. What had happened later was, I guess they had issues, and he ended up unaliving her and dismembering her body, and then going to a hotel and jumping off of the roof or jumping out of the room to his demise, leaving a note in his pocket with the key to the room that he was staying at, saying what he had done to his girlfriend. And when the cops showed up and they went in there, they found pieces of her everywhere, like a head in the oven, um, legs in the freezer. No, I think the head was in a pot and the torso was in the oven. I wanted to feel that kind of energy. Yeah. I wanted to feel what that felt like. So I typed it in, I looked it up, and I found the address. It's supposed to be a voodoo shop now. And I went to we went to the voodoo shop. It was not the voodoo shop. It was a different voodoo shop. Um, it was just so strange. We went to a lot of different voodoo shops to check it out. They all felt way too touristy to us. It was just way too touristy, like not authentic stuff at all, you know. And I know how that feels in Hawaii, right? You know, so aloha and everything, right? And hula girls and mai tais and coconuts. But the one we went to just so happened that there was a parking spot right in front of it. So we get out and we're like, oh, okay, that's kind of interesting. We walked in and it felt good. It felt lucky, it felt authentic, and the lady there was a high priestess. She was awesome. We were waiting in line to buy something and see what else the place had in store for us, and she was talking to this Howley guy that looked like one Star Wars convention fan, because he was talking to her for 10 minutes. There's a line of like 8 people behind her, you know what I mean? And he just wouldn't stop talking to her and discussing this, and even she was seeming a little bit like, okay, gotta go next, you know. And then all of a sudden, like happens in New Orleans, a big parade appears. I heard a quack. A big parade appears outside, and everybody runs to the parade to see what the heck is going on. And sorry, everybody runs to see what the parade's all about. And finally, me and Jamie get to buy our stuff, and we weren't even gonna talk to her. We're just gonna buy her stuff. And the lady looked at us both and smiled, and it was like, I've been waiting for you. Jamie had found out that she had actually posted that there will be like about a few weeks prior to that, that this old homeless man in the front, this black homeless man, told her that there were going to be two travelers come in, a boy and a girl, one from across the ocean, and they were gonna stop over, and she instantly knew it was me and her, and she just smiled at us. She's like, "I've been waiting for you. Come into my sanctum." And I'm like, "Wait, you're what? We're just here to buy some stuff, and you know what I mean, to enjoy." And she's like, "Okay, well, just come behind me. I have a little sanctum in the back, a little room." So I went into the back room, and she's like, "Okay, here you go." And then she walks back out. She left us in the room with all of her little idols and her images and all of that. Some of them were actually Hawaiian, you know, and it was really a really cool experience. I get back out, you know, we stay in there about 10 minutes. We're looking around, enjoying the vibe. It feels great. The voodoo is not bad. Voodoo is healing, right? But it felt good, and it felt like where we had to be at that time. Um, we continued, we left, we went out to the car, and I got to the car first. I go inside the car, and this Popolo homeless guy comes up to me. And I'm kind of like, oh, okay. This homeless guy comes up to me, and I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna ask me for $1 or for a couple dollars, right? I'm like, great. He knocks on the window, I roll down. He's like, "God bless you today, sir." He's this Popola guy. He had all these beads on and all these symbol necklaces on and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, "I'm sorry, sir. Can I bother you for?" And I'm like, here it comes. "Can I bother you for a light?" And I'm like, "Oh, sure." So I lit his, give him my lighter. He lit Black and Milds, right? It was a specific flavor, the same flavor I smelled over here. And he just smiled and he at me again, gave me back the lighter and said, "God bless you." And like Jamie was like, "Who is that?" And I'm like, "I have no idea." And later that trip is when she read the priestess's post about she thinks it was that guy because he looked at me like he knew me, and then he looked at Jamie like he knew her, and he just kind of smiled and walked away. And both me and Jamie do crossover work where we cross over spirits. Then out of nowhere, that same grape, that was the one, grape flavored. That same grape flavored Black and Mild, the wrappers kept appearing in Jamie's car. She doesn't smoke it. Nobody smokes it, you know? And then she would smell it in all these weird places where they shouldn't belong. And I would smell it a little bit here and there. And it was just like, what the heck? And it just reminded us of Papa Legba, which we believed that that was the law that we had run into under the guise of a homeless guy. He had the hat and everything, all right? It was just so weird, which is why it's kind of strange that I smell it again here. Now, it's not to be said, I am out here, and there has been people who live here every now and then, and they're probably upset that I'm here if they're trying to occupy the place. So I'm saying that there's still the possibility that there's a guy hanging outside around here smoking Black and Milds, you know, and that's perfectly fine, and grape flavored. But that's what it reminded me of, smelling like this, smelling this, yeah. I'm gonna start cleaning up, but I'm gonna leave these two things on. I'm gonna show you guys the pictures that came up. There were four of them. I'll turn this off. And here's one. Here's the cart. Here's the sinking ship. So I think I gotta tilt it on TikTok to have you guys see a better image. Oh, it's a flower. Okay, interesting. The last picture's kind of weird, but peekaboo. Hey, it's the same girl, huh? It's the same girl, huh? So let's go and zoom in. Yeah, dude, those are the same. Well, I would say kind of the same eyes, but the eyes are a little AI generated. Nah, not the same eyes, but there's still something with the eyes. Well, spirits, I'm gonna pack up now. Thank you for allowing me here. I'm gonna leave this device on. If you want to say anything, I'm gonna listen. Okay. Can you tell me who that redhead is? Oh, hey, another one. Let's turn this off. I'm not sure what that is. The road definitely reminded me of the road that I saw. The story I just told you guys. Shoot. Yeah, let me pack up my bag. Let me pack up my chair, and I'm gonna walk out with you guys. Just got safety first, yeah. Sorry, let you guys see the murals for a little bit longer as we're here. Now you know what? TikTok's already complained a lot. Enjoy, guys. I don't understand how I'm supposed to share ghost stories on TikTok without triggering their AI. You're talking about an inappropriate subject thing. It's like ghosts, you know. Maybe I'm not allowed to mention how ghosts became ghosts. You know what we'll call them? For TikTok's sake, we'll call them the unalived. I heard you the first time. What are you trying to say? Ooh, good to see you again. Wait, for what? So I feel like we should do some closing protocol as well over here. Just to make sure whatever... Yeah. You guys cannot go anywhere else. You guys gotta stay over here. This is your house. Don't go nowhere else. Let's see if you see it. Nope. No. Yeah. I heard you. Our guest of honor. Let's. Well, hello there. Ooh, I see you. You're looking at me. I cannot look at them because it's pitch black. Okay, spirits, I'm turning off the spirit box. If you want to say anything, you got 10 more seconds. Thank you for allowing me here. Bye-bye. Got all my rubbish. Hey, Sean, how's it? Yeah, they need to speak more clearly. You heard TikTok. Island of Salvation is going to be the closest you can get to voodoo. Yeah, I'm not doing voodoo. Yeah. Go to the Island of Salvation. Okay, speak to Sally. Tell her Phoebe sent you. Okay, very cool. I'm open. I'm Catholic, but I'm open to other people's beliefs, and I respect other people's beliefs. I guess you guys heard that. There was a loud movement outside the thing. So, Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And do thou, O Prince of the heavenly hosts, by the power of God, thrust into hell Satan and all evil spirits who wander the earth seeking the ruin of souls. Amen. Saint Michael, thank you for your protection. Thank you for your everlasting protection. Lord God, thank you for your everlasting grace, for all of the blessings that you have bestowed upon me, for everything that you have done. I ask for your protection as we walk out, not only protection for me, protection for everybody else that is on this live watching it. We ask that they be protected from things that may be negative in their house. We've asked that they may be protected from things that may be trying to come over the camera. We ask that they be blessed, and yeah, I don't know how I'm praying and just showing these things off over here too, but Lord, thank you for this wonderful world you've created with so much flavors and so many different pictures and art. I thank you. In your name, in the name of Jesus Christ, I pray. Amen. See, this is the pipe. This is what kind of gave it off to me that this may be a water pumping station. This is a big pipe. Like, it's kind of hard to see on the live, but like, there you go. That's my foot compared to it. Like, I can sleep in this pipe. Oopsie. I want to see over here because this is where the smoke was coming from. Yeah, this is definitely a water pump. Look at that. This is where a lot of the noise was coming from. But it doesn't look very passable to me. So maybe not. Maybe in the daytime when the ground is a little drier. Oopsie daisy. See how close we are to the road. You can see the cars right there. Use this bugger. My headlamp is coming hot. But yeah, Patreon and Discord. I will post the pictures. If I can figure out how on Discord, I'll make a subsection for it. But yeah, let me flip you guys around over here. Dang frogs scaring the Jesus out of me. I can see nothing over here. Ooh. There we go. Now the scary face. Ooh, very bright. Ooh, very red. Ooh. Need one selfie stick. No idea what the history is over here. But guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys again next week. If not sooner, but probably next week. Always good stuff going on. But yeah, have a good weekend, you guys. Have a good week and have a good everything. Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. Uh, if you can find the history, that would be great. Google Nu'uanu. Bruh, there's a lot of stuff that comes in with Nu'uanu. But yeah, I'll look for it more. Yeah, take care, guys. God bless. Aloha.